My name is Governor Watts, and like any educated person, I subscribe to The Economist, a British magazine, one of the last magazines publishing, and also a pretty good magazine. Unlike most magazines that are publishing, of which I believe there are two, it is not advertising tobacco products in great number, vaping, things like that. Its classified ads are not replete with advertisements for women of ill repute. They are instead a potpourri of job placement ads for CEOs and titans of industry and presidents of small countries. It fancies itself a very fancy magazine, but it's got a problem. And the biggest problem with The Economist is the headline writers. They do not write headlines that make any sense whatsoever. They come in three general categories, Economist headlines. Category one, headlines that give you absolutely no information. Like this gem, now what? That's not the point of a headline. A headline's not supposed to confuse you. It's not supposed to make you fill in the blanks. It's not supposed to make you wonder what the hell is that article even talking about. It's supposed to get you to read the article by telling you a little bit about what's inside of it. Now what? That could be about anything. It could be about turtles. It could be about President Trump eating a turtle. It could be about food. It could be about dance moms. We have no idea. Waltzing Confucius. What is that? What does that mean? Waltzing Confucius. What the heck does that mean? This is a 500-word article. We don't have time for some esoteric, philosophical, vague, Dadaist poem at the top of the article. We need a headline telling us what we're about to read. Otherwise, why are we even doing it? Bob's your advisor. Bob's your advisor. Now, at first glance, this headline seems to convey some information. It seems to tell you that a man named Bob is your advisor, but that's not true. You know that's not true. This isn't giving you information. It's just another Dada, confusing, gibberish headline. Here's another one. Obituary, Ojukbugul. Okay, so somebody named Obujukul died. All right, so you go down a little bit more. The Last of Ice. Now, what are you talking about now? That doesn't make sense. And then they have the headline right underneath it. Ojabakol in Western Iceland was officially declared dead in 2014, aged around 800. Okay, what the hell are we talking about? An 800-year-old man died in Iceland? Are you talking about that frozen caveman guy that we found in a glacier? What is it? And then you read the article, they're talking about a glacier on top of some mountain. Obituary. They think they're far too clever. That's category one. Category two consists of common sayings and cliches, like, now you see me, now you don't. Except they don't do the last half of it. They just go, now you see me, and expect you to fill in the rest. Like this one, nothing so concentrates the mind. You may not be familiar with this, but the last half of that is as the eminence of the gallows or something. Nothing so concentrates the mind as the approach of the gallows. You don't get focused until you think you're going to die. But nothing so concentrates the mind. That's it. No information. Fill in the blank. What goes up must come down. They don't say that. They leave all this white space. They don't finish the saying. They expect you to do it in your mind. That's lazy, and it imposes an unfair burden on the reader. When it rains, it pours. There's plenty of space for that. There's no reason just to do the first half. You can fill in the second half. There's no problem. That's category two. Category three are headlines that make you think you're about to read something a lot more interesting than you actually are. There she blows. Blown cover. Maybe it's a CIA article. Maybe it's something about the Bourne Identity. Maybe some agent in some far-off place has had his cover blown by the ISIS terrorists. No, this subheadline says why climate change could push your insurance firm to the brink. Yeah, there's a reason they put that in tiny print and then there she blows, blown cover in the big text. Hitting the ceiling. Ooh, that could be funny. Maybe something blew up and someone hit the ceiling. Maybe a ball flew up into space. I mean, any of those things would be interesting, but no, that's not what this is. The Fed intervenes in short-term money markets for the blah, 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 but it's not anything that would be as interesting as something actually hitting a ceiling. The experiment. Oh, that could be something. A clone. Maybe somebody cloned themselves. Maybe they captured a dragon and they've been trying to weld metal wings to its back like Archangel in the X-Men, like Apocalypse did to him. But no, the experiment. Lessons from the world's biggest offshore wind market. Demolition Man. Now that one's really cool. That's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Or Sylvester Stallone. It's something about a guy that runs around and blows things up. Oh, that sounds fun. Subheadline: Matteo Renzi quits his Democratic Party just after it returns to government. Not as interesting. And there's one in here that's a little bit of both. Oh, I like this one. You're gonna like this. This is really my favorite. Boer War. Oh, pigs fighting each other at last. What we've all been waiting for. But it's wrong. The disease killing Asia's pigs continues to spread. It's about swine flu. What the heck, Economist? My name's Governor Watts. I still subscribe to The Economist, but they need a new headline writer.